Hi guys, welcome back to my new video. Have you ever been to TICE'S Meadow? So I came here last Sunday, as you have seen on my previous video. If you haven't watched it, I will pop the link in the info box so you can watch it. And I thought, when I was here, what a lovely place this is. So I asked a few people and I got in contact with Mark. So I'm due to meet Mark here to ask him a few questions so I can know more about this place to share with you. Hello Mark, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. Can you tell me something about TICE'S Meadow?
Yeah, of course. Well, welcome to TICE'S Meadow. This is a community-run nature reserve right on the edge of Aldershot. It's 150 acres of green space. It's a buffer between Aldershot and Farnham, and it's a real natural oasis. It's such a popular place for all the locals to come and enjoy the wildlife on their doorsteps. But it's also actually a very important local nature reserve. We've got lots of rare species nesting here, lots of endangered species and endangered habitats. So it's really a great place for the wildlife and for the locals to use as an amenity. We have about 6 metre rise and fall in water level on site. The site is a very important flood protection for Aldershot and Farnham. This area is always historically flooded. We're in a river floodplain. And all this water, if it wasn't here, it would be going downstream and flooding all the houses alongside the river. So it's not just the nature, it protects the local area as well. It stretches up to the new petrol station on the 331, and then there's Tongham Ponds past that. Now Tongham Ponds and us are all part of a site of nature conservation importance, which is a low level protection. It doesn't stop you being built on, but it's one step towards becoming a triple SI, which is a high level protection. But yeah, we're on a fly path, we think, and the large body of water always attracts birds. And once you've got some birds, you always attract more birds in. So the common birds attract the rarer ones in. As they're flying over, they think, oh, that's a good place to stop. And we've had reed warblers that, because we ring birds here, we know this reed warbler has been here to breed, been back to Africa, and done that 6 years in a row because it's been caught again here every year. So they're birds that are flying back from Africa and they think, oh, let's stop off around the Farnham Aldershot area, and it's the same spot every year. So we're obviously doing something right to attract those birds in each time. Everything that's done on site is done by the community volunteers, so anyone can come and volunteer with us, no matter how old or how young, whatever range of ability they've got. There'll always be a job for someone. We're starting up our volunteers again soon once the COVID restrictions are lifted, and people are welcome to come and join us. They'll all be advertised on our website.
What's the history about this place?
This was a quarry. Originally it was hop fields going back to like the sort of 50s, and then it was a sand and gravel quarry owned by Hanson's. They stopped extracting the sand and gravel in 2010. It took them about 6 or 7 years to restore it to a nature reserve. And now it's got to be run as a nature reserve for 20 years as part of the planning permission for the quarry in the first place.
So what kind of people are coming here?
We get all sorts of people. We get dog walkers and joggers, people coming over just to sort of admire the view. And we got lots of sort of serious bird watchers and also just people who just like getting out and about and seeing a bit of nature. And especially during the recent pandemic, it's been a real lifesaver for people. I know that.
So there are a lot of bird watchers coming. I saw a lot of very, very amazing pictures on the website.
Yeah.
What they doing here exactly?
Well, we're so lucky to have so many good bird watchers and photographers as well. And not just birds, we've got people come in to see the moths or the spiders. We've even got families just come and see the rats. There's a bit of nature for everyone here. You don't have to be just interested in birds. And like you say, our website is full of great photos. Everyone who comes here shares their photos, and then we use them on the website and use them in our promotional materials. So there's been over 1,500 species of wildlife have been recorded on site. So that's everything from plants up to birds, moths and fungi. And we've got 200 species of birds have been recorded here now, which for an inland site is a very good number. We've had things like nightingale, red-rumped swallow, wryneck, with some real mega rare birds turning up here. So as part of the the appeal here is you just never know what's going to turn up, something different every day.
So I heard you saying earlier that all the birds are coming back from Africa now.
Yeah, that's right.
And I heard you saying it's about the rafts down there.
Yeah, we have common terns that nest here every year. They come from Africa where they spend their winters, and then they'll come and breed here. And we've had a colony here of up to 30-40 nesting pairs, but they nest on islands, and the water level's been so high the last couple of years we've had to put some rafts out there for to nest on. So the rafts went out on Wednesday and the first common terns arrived just as you did this morning.
And what is your main connection to this place?
Well, I'm the secretary of the TICE'S MEADOW bird group, so I do all the paperwork and all the computer-based work. But we've got such a great team of volunteers here that sort of my job is just to point them in the right direction and then they get on with the work. But it's an oasis for me as well. I come here just to chill out and to relax and see my friends and enjoy the wildlife as well.
So at the moment it's used as a nature reserve.
Yes, that's right.
I heard something about future plans.
Yeah, well the site is currently up for sale and we're all a bit concerned. It's been up for sale for 2 years now. And Hanson's, the landowner, are not really engaging with the local community. They're just trying to sell it for the highest bid. So we've registered the site as an asset of community value, which gives us a little protection, but we're looking to actually raise the money ourselves to buy it as a community.
So if this place would be sold, what would happen? Would there be houses here?
Well, we don't know. We've asked for reassurance from the landowners, Hanson's, and from the council, and they can't give us an assurance. For 20 years it's got to be kept open to the public, but after 20 years they could shut the gates and kick us out. So we're as far as we're concerned, the community needs to buy it and look after it. We're the only ones who could keep it open for the community forever. And if we did buy it, we would put a legal covenant on the land that it could never be sold for development.
I heard something about a fundraising, so what can you tell me about this?
Well, at the moment we've got a grant application into Surrey County Council. We've applied for £500,000, and if we were lucky to get that, we would then buy the site. We always take donations from people which go towards the work we do on site, and we might be looking to crowdfund in the future. But at the moment, if people want to help us, they can sign our petition on change.org, which has already got 11,000 signatures, or they can also sign and like our bid on Your Fund Surrey, the details of which are both on our websites and on our Facebook group as well.
So I would definitely pop those links below in the info box so you can go to the links and fundraise or just support this area. So I thank you very much for your time, that you told me all those interesting facts about this place. And now I want to know about your story, what you have done here or what your main thing was here you did. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you will always get a notification when I upload a new video. See you in my next video.